Hello guys, this is Apex, and today we are doing a mod showcase on OceanCraft. Now, OceanCraft is a mod that adds a variety of different things. It adds sharks, cannibals, interestingly enough, crabs, turtles, manta rays, and whales, and new items, and also new biome generation, which is cool. There's all this neat underwater thing. Now I am using shaders, so it does look a bit better than what it would, but yeah. So underwater it looks really awesome. But anyways, and OceanCraft also comes with these cool spawning little houses here that spawn cannibals, and they're bad. You don't like cannibals. Cannibals are bad. They can kill you. So you could probably see at the beginning of this video, they were pretty deadly. Alright, so basically, I'll start off with the manta ray. The manta ray is a naturally occurring mob which just spawns in water bodies, and they're pretty big actually. Their wings have a good span, and they can, like most mobs in this, the only mob that can survive out of water in this mod are crabs and cannibals. For some reason, even sea turtles can't survive out of the water, even though they go out of the water to lay their eggs. But, you know. Secondly, there is the crab. Now this is a king crab, and this is just a crab. And what's cool about them is they drop crab legs, which don't really look like legs, they look like claws, and then raw crab. And yeah, so basically they kind of shed them every so often. It's interesting. And then here's the cannibal, which him and I, or their species and I, have a bit of a love-hate relationship, I must say. So basically, if I go game mode 0, he will, okay, well, he's supposed to hit me. There we are. And it does a lot of damage. And they're deadly warriors, and they are a force to be reckoned with. They don't look very threatening, because that looks like a wood sword, you know. Wood sword, that's fine. But they have lots of health, so it's bad. You do not want to fight those things. And they spawn in those little cave things. They're like mad sea people. Anyways, so now we have the shark. Now sharks do come in a variety of variations, from hammerheads to this type. I think those are the only two types. Let's get rid of this. And they don't make a damage sound. You could just hit them randomly. But they have to have water, like everything else, pretty much. And well, I guess they're hostile, because, you know, what's not hostile? What type of shark? Like, they don't purposely eat humans, they just provoked, and as you can see, he's pretty mad, and he does a lot of damage, so I will back away from Jaws. Okay, and when you kill them, shark murderer, you get shark teeth. Shark teeth are, so they're sort of useful. I mean, they look cool, that's about it, I think. Anyways, so here's the turtle, sea turtle. They're actually quite cool, little turtle things. And when you kill them, you get, first of all, raw turtle meat, and then shell. And then you can also get a turtle shell sometimes. I think it's a rare drop. And you can actually wear this turtle shell on your body. You can see now I'm like a turtle person. It looks actually quite neat. I like that feature. And let's see how much armor it gives you. 4 slots of armor, so yeah, that is pretty good, I must say. Okay, so as you can see, the beaches are littered with these little clam things. And yeah, there's quite a bit of them. I'll say that. But under the sea, you can find seaweed. Kind of all destroys at once. It's quite cool actually. And so you can get all the seaweed and sponge piece and stuff, and that's quite cool. And then there is, if I can get up here, I'll just go over this item real quick. There is this item called a flipper. I'll show ya. Flipper 9, no. Alright, so flippers, probably the best item I've ever seen in a mod. Make you swim amazingly fast, because you're flipping around in the ocean. See, if I go into survival, you just whip along here. But yeah, that's cool. And then there are the whales, and the whales, they're quite large. They're, I think, 5 blocks long or something, 6 or 7. But yeah, they're pretty large. Okay, and the sun's going down. Sun, come back up. Alright, and then there's also orca whales, and I think they're hostile. No, they're not. Okay, but they're still big, and they basically killer whales. But yeah, so I guess that's cool. And when you kill a whale, I'll just show you. When you kill a whale, what is happening? Something weird just happened. I just flew to the other side of the world. Okay, well, basically when you kill a whale, what happens is you get, I think it's fish. Large. It's a large or big dead fish. Not sure. Okay, and just to look back at seaweed, this is what it looks like. It comes in a few different variations, but they all pretty much look the same. Okay, so another quick look at the seaweed. There's 3 variations. Kind of spiky barbed one, kind of wall one, I guess. Looks like a wall, sort of. And then there's this kind of checkered. No, it's not checkered, but yeah, they look quite similar, but they're not similar. And then there are these things called oyster blocks, which I'm the worst at spelling game mode. Keep messing it up. Alright, so then there are also these oyster blocks, and there are white pearls and there are black pearls. And basically the ratio is 10 white pearls per 1 black pearl. But that's not really the case this time. We're getting lots of black pearls. Okay, well, that ratio didn't really prove right here, but usually it's 2 to 10 white pearls, but we got 4 black pearls to 26 white pearls, so that's actually pretty good. And pearls, they come in later as a crafting recipe. Like, not a crafting recipe, but just an ingredient for various recipes. So you want to hold on to those, that is for sure. Okay, now, it turns out all of this glowing stuff is coral. So basically, if you destroy that, you get a piece of coral. And coral is actually pretty good, because you can make coral swords and stuff. So I will quickly demonstrate this here. So we just need to make some sticks. Actually, this will take too long. Alright, so we need some sticks, and I am sinking in quicksand right now. So we need some sticks, and then we also need a crafting bench. Okay, this is extremely annoying. Alright, and you can make a coral sword. Okay, I just messed up that. Never mind, disregard that. Okay, moving on. There is quicksand, which I was just sinking in. It's a bit darker than actual sand. And you can hear the breaking difference. Like, it's a solid block and sand isn't. Basically, if you fall, you're in survival. You're pretty much knackered. I'll show you. So you know you're here, game mode 0. pretty sure you suffocate. Once you go low enough, that'd be cool if the more you press space, the faster you sunk, because when you try to struggle when you're in quicksand, you go down faster. Alright, well, we're sort of stuck. We're not suffocating, but we're still stuck. Alright, well, we still have more items to cover. Okay, I apologize. So, it turns out you actually get coral, put it in a furnace with coal, and it smelts into coral bars. And it's the same crafting recipe for tools and armor. For coral stuff. And, yeah, so that's cool. So basically, it has pretty good durability. I mean, 250, that's almost iron. Plus, if you're in an ocean biome like this, coral is extremely common, so there's no shortage of coral. Like, look at all this coral, it's crazy. So yeah. However, the downside of coral is it's pretty much like wood for the tools with the speed and stuff. Sort of, at least. It's a bit better, but I mean, you might as well just get stone tools. But you know, coral looks cool, so why not take advantage of that? Alright, so to craft a reinforced net, which you can catch sharks and whales with, this is the recipe: 2 sticks, 2 diamonds, and a string. And then for the regular net, instead of diamonds, the substitute is crab legs. I guess they're more like claws, but crabs drop those. And what you can do is say let's go mob hunting. So let's go get a fish, and then let's go get a shark. So spawn the shark. As you can see, we cannot pick it up with the fishing net. This creature's too strong for the fishing net, but we can capture him with that. Capture him. And then, with our fish, we can get the reinforced net or the fishing net. So you might as well just make a reinforced net, because they work for all creatures. But yeah, so that's cool. And what you can do is you can go over to an aquarium that you can make or whatever, or you can just lug around a giant shark for whatever you want. That's kind of odd though. And then you can place it back, and in survival it takes it away. And then you can place your fish back, and you can have a fish army. Militant fish. Alright, so another really interesting feature about this mod is you can get fish bones from dead fish. Put them across. You need 2 of them, and you can actually make a bone. And you can also get bones from killing cannibals and all that fun stuff. Alright, now another really awesome feature about this mod is you can actually craft sponge. So you just get 9 sponge pieces, and you have sponge. And then you can sponge things and stuff. Alright, so aside from the sharks and the cannibals, this probably has to be my most favorite addition of this mod. So you can make this thing called a water pearl. So it requires 1 white pearl and 4 seaweed around it. Gets you a water pearl, and you can eat it. And then you get water breathing. And I got stuck again. So basically you can go underwater for extended periods of time. It's quite nice. Alright, and there's this other type of water pearl. This water pearl requires a black pearl, which is 1 in every 10, supposedly. I mean, I got 4 in 26 white pearls, so that was pretty good odds if it was survival, but it's not. So anyways, so you can get a water pearl, and you can eat this, and you get night vision and water breathing. And the reason why night vision isn't showing up right now is because I have shaders, and it doesn't correspond with that for some reason. But yeah, I personally think this is, apart from the sharks, like I said, my most favorite addition to this mod. It's I don't know, it's cool because you can get flippers and then you can swim around and stuff. This mod has lots of cool potential. I like it. Now, to get cooked crab, all you do is you just get raw crab and put it in the furnace. It's pretty simple. Alright, well that pretty much sums up everything in this mod. I'm going to do a cannibal onslaught, and they spawn with gold armor. That is scary. I'm going to do a cannibal onslaught, and we will see how many we can take down. Thank you for watching.